So television has always been the best media for clients, right? Everyone was watching television, and it was very easy to buy. Like, it's something that has been there from forever, and it was just easy and harmonized, right? That's no longer the case. When you look at how TV is looking today, it's not only that, like, there's new players coming up every day, there's new devices, new ways of consuming television. I think, like I've said for the last 5 years maybe, that television has never been better from a user perspective. Like, I think it's at its peak, and maybe it's getting a bit overwhelming even because of the amount of options that are out there. But from a client perspective, it's becoming a bit of a nightmare. Before, by just running on linear TV or traditional television, they would reach everyone. Right now, that's no longer the case. Younger demographics and not so younger demographics are like, they're not there on linear television anymore. Like, I'm 35 years old and I don't watch any linear TV aside from live sports. So audiences are shifting towards digital environments. And that's a big problem, because they're not staying. So TV viewing is not as harmonized. There's new players coming up every day. You have, like, hardware manufacturers becoming media owners now with Samsung and LG. Like, you have pure digital players coming up with, like, DAZN, Netflix. So it's just getting very, very complex. And to be able to run a campaign and reach audiences at scale is just not such an easy task anymore. It's very, very complicated.
Does that complication mean that you as a buyer are going to somewhere that is particularly easy or friction-free to buy, or is it all just hard?
So I just think that from an industry perspective, there's not enough collaboration. What we've done from a GroupM perspective is so we've gone out and built our own solution that we feel is easy. So back in February, we launched the Premium Marketplace, which is a programmatic enabled marketplace that basically brings in TV inventory. We've partnered with Programmatic and Magnite in order to do this. So we have technology. We bring in all the professionally produced media that we can, and we just make it available to our clients. So what we're doing is we're bringing the inventory that currently sits in many different silos, and we're putting it together in one unique marketplace for our clients to access it. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to replicate the way they would buy linear TV and bring that into programmatic. So we're trying to make it as easy as it is to buy linear TV or to buy through an insertion order, but powered by technology. And we believe that was the only way of doing it, aggregating supply so we could have a big enough scale, similar to traditional TV. I mean, it's not the same, but...
And even when you put all of that inventory in the same pot, you realize that there's different kinds. So there's big broadcaster inventory, there's digital and tech platform and mobile inventory. And the broadcaster VOD platforms have become very capable now. But just in time for that, you have the launch of advertising support from the SVOD services. Mm-hmm. So what are the strengths and weaknesses? Where are you leaning toward or away from?
So, I mean, for us, we understand television. So as any content that is professionally produced and that it's long form, right? So that's the type of inventory that we are going after. So basically that will mean we're working with the broadcasters, we're working with the Netflixes, we're working with any, like Vivo, for example, DAZN, any like professionally produced content, and that's the strength, right? That's what we believe it's television, and will bring the benefit of television to our clients, and that's also the way we have to support professionally produced content, right? We really believe in there is a reason why television has been king for so long, right? It works, and we just need to make sure that although the TV world is changing and is transforming, we just support that transformation, and we make sure that we kind of protect and help the TV money stay where it belongs.
And so where will your marketplace and the industry more broadly go in 2023?
Where?
What's next?
What's next? There's loads of things next. I mean, we're seeing many studies we've seen already this year that, I mean, the audience is moving, right? So audiences are moving to digital environments, and it has been proven that ad money is not following that trend, or at least not at the same pace. So that is one thing that needs to change, and we need to see that change. And we need to prepare we need to prepare ourselves to make that move of like ad money into digital environments and programmatic. So what really needs to change is the adoption of programmatic, but understanding programmatic just as a way of running a campaign, a way of execution, because I think that there is so broadcasters and in Europe and sales houses, they've been a bit reluctant, but I think it's because programmatic has a very bad or like a bit of a negative connotation because of display inventory. This is not the case. So I think if we as an industry understand programmatic as a way of execution mainly, then we should be able to bring the best of the two worlds, right? The best of digital with targeting, data capabilities, with the best of the TV content, and just merge it together. So I'm not sure this is what we're going to see in 2023, like the full execution of this, but I think we should, as an industry, work together towards that goal. And 2023 should be a year of all of us getting together, holding hands, and understanding where do we need to get to. Again, because from a buy-side perspective, we really want to protect and help and support the professionally produced content.
So in which area do you think is the most need for collaboration?
Measurement, let's say, like measurement is a big thing, but I think it's everything, right? In a way, we really need to do, like, set ourselves a goal and then work everyone, like we should all work towards that goal together as an industry. And I think the goal should be the industry is transforming. This is where it's like, this is how it's going to look like it's all going to be digital. Let's do it together. So let's do it together to keep what we have today, but just do it differently. That's my thing. So yeah, not sure 2023 will be the year that we will see all of this happening, but at least I'm hoping that it will be the year that we kind of get closer together as an industry.
Okay, thanks, Anna.
Thank you.